It's the Dr. Guido Show, starring Dr. Guido. Today, Dr. Guido will be interviewing Michael Ficara live from Monsignor Pace High School. And now, from the Laboratory of Knowledge, it's Dr. Guido. Oh, how you doing? Welcome to the Dr. Guido Show. Me, you know me. Forget about it. I'm Dr. Guido. Today, forget about it. The most specialist thing in the world is going on right now. Who we got on our show? I'd like to welcome live via satellite on the Dr. Guido Show, Mr. Michael Ficara from Miami, Florida, Monsignor Pace in his classroom right now talking to us. Michael, how you doing?
Hey, Dr. Guido. Thanks for having me on your show. I'm really excited to be here.
Forget about it. I'm so excited you're here. It's not even funny, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. We're going to talk about the Web 2.0 today. We're going to talk a little bit about some action research. But forget about it. I'm going to get right to Mike. Here's what I want to ask you. I want to talk to you and I want to ask you a question. Tells me some of the things you're doing down there with the Web 2.0 technologies. What are you using in your classroom? Talk about it for a little bit. Go ahead, huh?
Well, I wanted to share a little bit with you some things that I've been doing with Web 2.0 technologies in my classroom. And one of the most exciting things I've been doing is I've been Twittering. And Twittering, for me, has been a great experience. I've learned a lot from it. And more importantly, I've learned a lot from using it in my classroom as an interaction with my students. One of the ways that I've been using it right now is kind of a supplement to an online calendar almost, telling students when assignments are due, things they need to remember. I've used it to give test hints. It's been something that I've really enjoyed, and I thought it's been a lot of fun because it's been a great way to sort of get the students involved. They enjoy following me. They find it fun and interesting. One of the things I'm looking forward to doing that I haven't done yet is kind of proposing questions to the students and then having them respond to me on the Twitter. I haven't quite done that yet, but I do look forward to doing that, so that's one of the things I do have planned.
That's freaking beautiful. That's beautiful. I hear about that. That's smart with the Twitter and the calendar, right? Because forget about it, right? Dr. Guido even forgets. Oh, what do I got to get? I should get Mrs. Guido a Twitter. She could Twitter me the grocery list. Huh? Forget about it. What a good idea, huh? How smart am I thinking of that right now? All right. Listen, why don't you talk? We know about the Twitter. Bam, you just told us about that. Tell us about some of the other Web 2.0 things you're doing there, huh? What else you doing in the classroom? Tell Dr. Guido a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, several things I've been using for a while. I've been using YouTube for many years now. Videos I found on YouTube. I like to make videos. Sometimes I do exam reviews with videos. Another thing I've been doing is podcasting. That's a great place for exam reviews. One of the things I found out about a lot of these online resources, podcasts, Twittering, YouTube, is that they sort of allow me to free up more time in the classroom. If I do an exam review on YouTube or I do an exam review online, I'm able to get students to sort of go there for the information, and it gives me more time to teach in the classroom. The other thing it does is it allows these students, I'll put it on, usually about a week before the exam, I'll put up the exam review. It lets them go to the exam review, lets them look over it, and then they can come to me individually if they have questions. Sometimes in a large class setting, if you're doing an exam review, students won't tend to ask as much questions as they're vigorously writing down what's going to be on the exam. Whereas if it's on the podcast or on YouTube, they pause it, they write things down, they write questions down they may have for me. And then obviously email is a wonderful tool because they can communicate back and forth with me.
Freaking, you're amazing. Forget about it. You're ridiculous. You're all over the place. This is ridiculous. You with all this stuff you're doing, the YouTube, that's so smart, right? Because forget about it. If you're doing the review with the kids, they got more times to come ask you questions. See, you teachers out there, you listening. This is good stuff, Mr. Ficara is telling you. You should be writing some of this down, right? Watch this show. Best Dr. Guido show of the year right here. Write this stuff down. Because it's smart, right? We got Mr. Ficara. He's smart. You see me out with my smart glasses today. Because we got Mr. Ficara on the Dr. Guido show. Now, Mike, you and me, huh? Forget about it. We're going to change the world, right? How we changing the world? Forget about it. Ethics and etiquette on the internet. Forget about it. Bam, right? Our action research project. Why don't you tell them what we're doing and why it's important? I tell them what we're doing. We're going to change the world, buddy. I tell them about it. I'm going to listen. You talk.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, we're working together, right? Me and you, Dr. Guido. I'm pumped about our action research project that we're working on. I think it's a very needed area on the internet. I'm looking forward to collaborating with you and working on it. And what we're doing on this action research project, which I'm really excited about, is we're looking at sort of ethics and etiquette on the internet. And it's something that I feel is an area that's vastly lacking. And that we don't have enough of on the internet. We don't have enough things teaching our kids how to be safe on the internet, things that are proper and improper, things that are right, things that are wrong. And I think if we got this stuff out there and started teaching kids at an elementary level and worked the way up, and they had a sort of K through 12 program that taught them the dangers and the safeties of the internet, that it unlocks a power for them to explore the internet in such a great way, and it allows us to have them do so much more and do so many things. I think it's going to be great.
Forget about it, Mike. That was beautiful. I'd like to thank you for being on the Dr. Guido show. This has been, I think, by far one of our best episodes, but we're running out of time. You know me and you, we could talk forever, right? Huh? Forget about it.
We could talk forever. Like I said, thanks, Dr. Guido. Thanks for having me, and you have a great day.
All right. Thanks again, Mike.
All right, bye-bye.
Listen, make sure you check out the Action Research blog. Make sure you email me, drguidoshow@gmail.com. And you could also email Mr. Ficara there, mficara@pacehs.com. You could email him with any questions. Check out his YouTube page as well. Just search M. Ficara there on YouTube. He's got a lot of good stuff he's doing with the kids, all right? So that's it. I'm Dr. Guido. I'll be back next episode. We're going to talk a little more about the Action Research and me and Mr. Ficara are doing. Forget about it. I want you all to have a great day, all right? Hey, go Yankees, huh? Go Yankees. Forget about it. I'm out of here.